Okay, this is the situation. We got to get to a lock. It's about 3.5 miles out. We're also right next to a big barge who's, I don't know if he's taking a break, not sure, but his engines are on.
After a delicious diner breakfast that was on the house, we are on our way to lock number 22. Tailwind all day today, so we should be able to push the miles. Did have a little bit of a later start, but hopefully getting about 33 in. We think we're about 3 days out of St. Louis, where we're gonna take a 0 day, which is exciting. So, and we have a beautiful day of paddling ahead of ourselves.
We're taking it. Man, we haven't seen one with a lid. Yeah, they never have a lid. You know what I think was a good one is you're the one. Oh, what the hell happened here?
Just fucking getting winded over. Fucking coffee spilling.
Oh, nice one. All right, so we're at lock 24 right now behind me. We camped about 3 miles upriver. When we showed up to the lock though, there was some barges going northbound, so there's gonna be an hour and a half wait. So instead of just sitting in our canoe and freezing, because it's like -7 right now, we actually came to this side of the river and climbed over the spillway. So most locks have a spillway, and because the water is relatively low right now, it wasn't too bad to get our gear to the other side there. So a little bit of a shortcut this morning. Okay, this is the situation. We got to get to a lock. It's about 3.5 miles out. We're also right next to a big barge who's, I don't know if he's taking a break, not sure, but his engines are on. We called the lock guy. He said, yeah, if we can beat him, he'll put us through. The sun's going down, so we really have 2 hours to try and get another like 10 miles in, but if that barge gets there before us, we're gonna be stuck on the sideline for probably another 2 hours. The thing is though, we're trying to get to Alton tomorrow and then St. Louis for Saturday. So all of a sudden, everything's just riding on the next 45 minutes. So we're in a race against this barge. So we're gonna try and speed to that lock as fast as we can. Yeah, we beat him. We paddled pretty fast. We got here before him. Just kidding, he was probably just sitting there eating his lunch, wasn't moving at all. So we paddled for nothing. But now we're just sitting here waiting to lock through. We were just paddling along this morning. We saw to our left these massive caves. We think they're just like old mining shafts or something.
So we're going up on 10 a.m. Making our way to Grafton, where hopefully we can get to a gas station to get a warm coffee. And James and I are just reminiscing on the fact that this probably is our last really cold day. So we're gonna have a spot to stay tonight and the following night, and then we should have a snap of warm weather where it's in the positives the whole time. And then we should be like 200-ish miles south of St. Louis. So we're hoping that's gonna be enough distance that it's just warm. I would prefer palm trees, but I'll take anything in the positives. But it's nice to be thinking about that on these really, really cold days. We are almost to Alton. Got a nice houseboat waiting for us. Supposedly there's steak for dinner tonight. We've been gifted by a tailwind all day, so the cold weather wasn't so bad, I guess.
There it is, lock number 26. That's the last one for us on the whole trip. We're bypassing 27 tomorrow, so this is the last one. Hopefully the water starts to speed up now for the rest of the trip. Make this quick. We got pretty spooked out there on the water. We got banged up pretty good. Wind picked up. It's only gonna get worse, so we decided to call it. So we pulled it on the side, and this truck comes up, and as we're sitting here trying to game plan, he's like, "Hey fellas, this is actually a clearance level 3 security zone. You guys can't be here." And that's where we were, right over there. Now we're off the water, we're safe though. Probably a good judgment call in the end. It's getting pretty rough out there.
And after a few fantastic days in St. Louis, we're off again. We've added about 60 pounds worth of water and food because the next stretch is going to be pretty rural. We're just figuring how to maneuver the boat now, just trying to figure out how big waves we're able to take. And then this afternoon we've got the Port of St. Louis. So we're pretty prepped for it. We picked up a radio as well, and we're gonna just be as safe as possible, hug the right shore, and just communicate with boats. We've had some really good people tell us what to do in these circumstances that are pretty familiar with the water, so we're pretty confident, but we're gonna be really safe. There's also floating ropes on our boat now, which was a thing that we supposedly needed this whole time, but we're learning.
So we've got the radio, so we're gonna try and
Guess who's back?
give them notification of where we are, kind of on.
We're just doing a game plan for going through the port right now. Port is just beyond this bridge. So it is day 48, we think. We don't know. Slept on a sandbar last night, just behind a wing dam. I think that's the game plan for the next little while. So we're just gonna push as many miles as we can, and then when we get to about an hour before sunset, we'll pull off. So it seems to be the new play. It's a great spot though. Nice flat sand. And Jordan's already taken off for the day. On the next episode, the boys have their first interaction with the long arm of the law. So it's like probably like 1:30 now. We were just getting nestled in, and then we see like huge spotlight on the tent, just whoop whoop. It was cops